Be Wealthy and Smart, episode 1589.
Step into a world of wealth and financial freedom without budgets, boredom, or bosses on Be Wealthy and Smart. And now, here's your host, Linda P. Jones.
Welcome to Be Wealthy and Smart. I'm Linda P. Jones, America's Wealth Mentor, empowering women and men worldwide to financial freedom. On today's show, we're going to talk about luxury home prices hitting a record high. This comes to us from Mansion Global, and it says the median home in the top 5% sold for $1.28 million, as high-end values rose 3 times as fast as the overall market. So if you aren't aware, last month was a record breaker for the U.S. luxury housing market, where indeed those in the top 5% of their metro area's price range rose 5.5% year over year to a median $1.28 million for a record high in October, according to Redfin. That pace is roughly 3 times faster than non-luxury prices, which rose 1.8% to a median of $373,249 in the same time frame. Redfin senior economist Shahryar Bokhari said luxury buyers are still able to move forward in ways that many typical buyers can't right now, whether that's because they're paying in cash, benefiting from stock market gains, or taking out smaller loans. Those advantages make them less sensitive to high mortgage rates, which helps keep demand at the top of the market steadier. In contrast, Bokhari said, a lot of middle-income buyers are holding off until monthly payments come down or their financial outlook improves. Luxury prices rose most in Warren, Michigan, where they jumped almost 15% annually to $1.09 million. Milwaukee ranked second, with luxury prices rising 13.5% to $1.14 million. And San Jose, California rounded out the top 3 biggest price jumps, with high-end values increasing almost 12% to $5.6 million. The only declines were in Tampa, Florida, where values dipped 2.9% to $1.44 million, and in Oakland, California, which saw prices fall 2.4% to $2.93 million. The peak October prices came even as deal-making hovered near historic lows for the month. Though up 2.9% from a year earlier, the increase of off historically low baselines as higher mortgage rates and elevated prices continued to suppress overall activity, the report said. Redfin defines luxury homes as those estimated to be in the top 5% of their metro area's price range, while non-luxury homes fall into the middle 35th to 65th percentile. The typical luxury home took 58 days to sell in October, 6 days longer from a year ago, while non-luxury homes also took 6 days longer to sell than last year, with a median of 45 days on the market. So right now there's a lot of speculation about what interest rates are going to do, and I think that's dramatically impacting the housing market. This pullback in stocks is partly due to the Fed's uncertainty about interest rates. But now they've put off reporting on the gross domestic product due to the government shutdown. So it looks like the numbers fell dramatically, but they don't want to report that. If the economy dramatically slowed during the government shutdown, then that would be more ammunition to cut rates in December. Conversely, if inflation was high or the jobs market was unusually strong, those would be arguments not to cut interest rates in December. My estimation of all this is that we will see a rate cut in December of at least 0.25% and possibly even more, because the economic numbers that I'm seeing are dramatically weak. Foreclosures are up 20%, people are walking away from their car leases. There's definite signs of stress in the economy that are showing a much weaker picture than has been reported so far, which supports at least one interest rate cut in December and possibly more. If you haven't yet subscribed to Be Wealthy and Smart, hit the subscribe button and you'll be notified as soon as new podcasts are available. And all of my podcasts are on my website at lindapjones.com/podcasts. And while you're there, sign up for my weekly newsletter for more wealth tips for your financial freedom. That's all for today. Until next time, live the good life and be wealthy and smart.
Thank you for listening to Be Wealthy and Smart with Linda P. Jones. share the wealth, and tell your family and friends about the show. Check out our website, blog, and social media for more riches at www.bewealthyandsmart.com.